Yeah. Me and Joe was on the same page with the back shoulder. He threw me that way I could make a guy miss, and I seen Tyra coming, and I just made a play with my feet.
JaMarr, what was it like to see Joe walking into the Dome with your jersey on today, your national championship jersey?
Yeah, it was crazy when he first asked me for it because I didn't know what he was going to really do. But, when I seen him with it on, it was kind of cool seeing that, showing him repping me while I was in my hometown. So, shout out Joe for, doing that. You good? Go ahead.
Where did you have it stored?
On the wall, yeah. I had to take it down just to give it to him.
What was your reaction when he texted you and asked you for it?
I thought he was talking about like an old jersey. He was just talking about like any jersey, period. So, the day before we left, that's when I was like, I got my championship jersey, and he was like, that's cool. So.
JaMarr, how meaningful was this for you?
What was it like when you just walked in this building today?
It was crazy, man. Knowing I was back home, the crowd was crazy, the fans were crazy. Just New Orleans fans and Bengals fans. Both excited to see both teams. So it was an unbelievable experience.
JaMarr, what does it mean just for you to come back home? Obviously, there was a lot of hoopla around this with the family and the friends. Mm-hmm. I wanted to see you play here, but to come here and to win like that,
yeah.
How much more meaningful was it?
It means a lot, actually. Just knowing that, I got the advantage on beating New Orleans. I come back home after the season, talk a little trash. So that's good. That's with my family members. I know they all love to sing. So it's just good for me to come back home and rub it in their face a little bit.
How tough was this game, knowing that you're the whole time?
Yeah.
That's not how you wanted to play.
Yeah, it was a tough match. The defense, Saints defense, played their quarters and their two, and then showing a little man sometimes too. So coming into this game, we know we were gonna have opportunities and chances to make plays down the field. And I feel like today we came out here and executed our offensive play schemes, and we did that and got the win.
It looked like you had plenty of time as you went from the 30.
Say it again.
It looked like you had plenty of time as you went from the 30 to the end zone on that touchdown. What was running through your mind as you kind of were going?
The last one?
Yeah.
Just burn Tyron. Just run past Tyron, actually. Once I caught the ball, slipped off the first tackle, I seen Tyron. It was just me or Tyron, so I had to win.
Did you ever punted a ball like that?
I was actually trying to get fined. I ain't even gonna lie. I was trying to kick it in the stands.
Why?
I just wanted to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted to do that.
Did you think when you saw Tyron, you think you had him?
Yeah. It was either going to stiff arm him or I was just going to have to run past him. So it was my only two choices I had.
You guys hadn't had an explosive play like that yet this year. Been asking you about it every week. When's it coming? When is it coming? How good did it feel for you guys on offense to carry the team in the last couple of weeks when it's kind of been the defense carrying you guys? How good did it feel for you guys to be able to deliver in that way?
Yeah, like I said, it felt good just knowing the game plan coming into this game. Zach had a great scheme for us, and we came out here and executed. That's one thing I can say about today's game. The O-line did great, and the receivers, the playmakers, they did their job today. Everybody did their job, and the plays were on point.
Today obviously meant a lot to you, but to have that touchdown to cap off your homecoming, obviously it's awesome, but how do you kind of just put that into mind when you think about that?
Just having fun, man. It's just me having fun out there. I'm trying to make a play, because that's what that's what they got me for, to be a playmaker and make a play when anytime's happening. But just having fun out there and executing, just wanting to sacrifice to win. Just wanting to win.
Did they eventually get into man? Did they eventually have to the way you guys were attacking them? They eventually have to.
They got in man a couple of times. I felt like they was in like two man sometimes though. I didn't feel like they was in just straight man. I seen a safety look over a bit, but he probably didn't run to my side. He probably just kept his eyes on me. So they definitely played man a little bit.
JaMarr, how important is it to prove to yourselves you guys can make big plays late in the game to win games as opposed to the three close ones that you dropped?
Yeah, we knew what we could do all along. It was just a matter of time. We figure out how we was going to dice up the coverage they've been giving us these past couple of weeks, and I think we did that today. Came out and we seen it. First half we was messing with them, making them do everything they didn't want to do, and then second half, we started seeing their rotation, started seeing man, and second half we came out on with deep balls and everything else.
What was last night like for you, being back in the city, knowing you're going to have this opportunity today? Were you making predictions on what it could look like, and at any point are you thinking like, yeah, definitely 60-yarder to walk over to it?
No, actually, I was just trying to avoid all family, so I didn't move too much. No. I was trying to make sure I had tunnel vision coming into this game. Just not moving around, knowing I could do anything when I'm come back home. I have a lot of freedom. They give us freedom when we come back. So it's just me on, locking into the game and relaxing and, just making sure I'm game-like ready.
Could you imagine it ending like this, though? I mean,
Say it
imagine
again?
it ending like this? I mean, like that? Is that what you thought?
No, but I'm glad it did, though.
Yeah.
Did you get your food? Did you get your food fine?
Yeah, I did. New Orleans Swim Spin, I did, yeah. It was.
How hard is that to do, just block out?
I mean, I went to LSU, you know what I'm saying? So Coach O preached that a lot, you know what I'm saying? Throughout my whole 2.5 years I was there, he preached that a lot. And, when I got here, it felt like, we just built it off the same thing, kept saying the same stuff. So it wasn't nothing really new to me. It's just knowing how to do it when I'm in the toughest moments.
Can you break down the first end zone celebration? Obviously, it was a good one. You hesitated there.
What did I do?
You grabbed your hamstring a little bit.
Can I see it?
Was a part of it. Not for me.
No. That's actually, I did a dance. It's actually a new local dance in New Orleans. It's called Standing Man. Standing Man does the dance. That's why I did it. He usually grabs, acts like you got a Charlie horse, and then start walking off. So.
You just mentioned LSU and what you're used to because you played there. Would you say today's environment was the loudest you played in
Of course.
in the NFL?
Of course, yeah.
Louder than Arrowhead last year?
Ooh, yeah.
How much did the quick game, the RPOs, kind of help you guys settle into a rhythm, do you think, get some completions on the board and just kind of move the ball?
Yeah, we definitely did that a lot. Just getting TB the ball underneath, on his regular routes. That's gonna open up the offense right there. And when we get in tight splits and see them playing off, then we're gonna attack the short stuff. So we definitely had a game plan on how they was playing us. We game plan for them to adjust to us, not us to adjust to them. So I think that was a good thing on how we did that.
Zach said that when things get bleak, Joe finds a way to move things out. What is it about him that enables him to have that attribute?
He just knows how to. He knows how to stay calm in big moments. That's one thing about him. Even when, he's getting pressured and back there moving all around the pocket and getting out of stuff that I'm thinking he's sacked on. So he always knows how to get out of situations that, he doesn't know how to get out of usually.
Mark, Jack, a lot of WGNO. Just wanted to ask you about high school days. So when you're at Rummel, y'all had a tough loss in the state championship.
Yeah.
And you kind of make up for that and go 1-1.
Yeah.
In Natty. Does this make you 2-1?
It's making me 2-1. Yeah. Yeah, it is 2-1 now, so I'm glad we got the dub. It's just a good opportunity to come back and get the win at home.
You got family waiting on you now?
Yeah, I do.
Now you're allowed to go actually see him?
Yeah, family room is waiting for me.
So you didn't want to see him yesterday, huh?
I seen my mom and pops. They cooked some food for me, and I got some voodoo rolls. That was about it. But I was just chilling, seeing my family.
Your dad said the home cooking would give you a breakout game today. Was that the night?
Did he say that for real?
Yeah.
He really did?
Yeah.
I don't know. He might be a sidekick. I really don't know. I really don't know.
Thanks, JaMarr.
Thanks, JaMarr.
Appreciate it. Thank you.